Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the channel. I am posting a slightly different video than I typically would do on my channel, just based off of requests to do so. I am going to be sharing with you some of the items that I've recently purchased for myself and have been loving, and some of the items I got for Christmas for gifts as well. Nothing bougie or crazy. I love homemaking and cooking, so basically it's all adulting stuff. I fully am aware that these videos can come across as very materialistic and like braggy, and I don't want that to be the case at all for this video. I don't think it will come across that way. But I just wanted to let you know my intention. A lot of people had asked if I would go ahead and share maybe things that were on my wish list. And I also wanted to film this video because I think these would be wonderful gifts for any homemakers in your life, anyone who loves to cook or is just an adult maybe, I don't know. So maybe you can get some gift ideas in the future for your loved ones. So I will try to link everything that I can find down in the description box below if you want to know specifics. So if you have been following, you probably know I love food, I love cooking and homemaking. It is what I love the most, well, besides my daughter, obviously, my family, but it is one of my favorite hobbies. And so many of these items were kitchen items that I had just put on my wish list for loved ones who asked. The first one I am very excited to go ahead and use. I have not broken into this just yet, but it is a pasta maker or a pasta machine. I have a very small kitchen, so I don't have space for, I don't have like a KitchenAid or a giant pasta maker or anything. And I have been dabbling into making my own homemade pastas, just like flour, egg, salt. Find it really difficult to roll out the sheets thin enough. And so I thought I would go ahead and give this a try. It's one of those metal ones that you can roll out into sheets. And I think it has attachments to cut out like fettuccine and spaghetti, it says. I'm sure you can buy other attachments as well, but it is at least a small enough size so that I can put it on my counter and have space for it when I'm using it, and then also put it away somewhere that's not going to be crazy inconvenient for me. No idea how this fits on, but we'll just pretend that it's something like that. I am hoping that this makes my life a little easier when it comes to shaping my homemade pastas. The next item, again, a kitchen cooking item I have not used yet. If you have recipes, I'm sure a lot of you already have one of these, but if you have recipes that you love making in them, let me know. I went ahead and got a Dutch oven, and I love the cream color of this one. It's not massive. I do have a glass top electric stove, so I will only be using this in the oven. Of course, I plan on making soups and stews, and breads is what I'm actually most excited to make. I have not broken into this yet, but I definitely want to within the next couple of days and try my hand at some crusty, crunchy bread. But also this one is a fairly manageable price point. It was, I know some of them can be really, really expensive depending on material and size. That is a 5-quart. Take a break from the kitchen items just for a moment, just because I have the things on top here next. Now this, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this before, but it's called Marin, and it's a lip treatment. Now it is made with, I believe, lobster. So like if you're allergic to shellfish, you shouldn't use this, obviously. Now don't let that deter you, because I know originally when I heard about it, it made me weirded out, but I ended up getting this for my mom for Christmas, and my mom got this for me for Christmas, which I didn't really know was going to happen. And this is I think this is gingerbread scented one. They had some for the holidays. Yeah, gingerbread. Okay, if you are like me, lip treatments, lipsticks, lip glosses instantly make my lips peel. Many of them, even if they're marketed for like intense moisture they sort of make my lips peel after a little while. This is the only one that I have tried recently that does not do that. Like, worried that it was gonna make my lips feel tingly or kind of weird or have a weird smell to it. Not at all. It smells so, so good. It's just a clear lip balm, and I put this on whenever I need a little extra moisture and kind of oomph to my lips. That's why I pretty much don't wear any lipstick anymore, and my lips in the winter are just, they fade into my face. And so adding a little bit of gloss, it's not a gloss, but adding a little shine and moisture to them kind of helps them not look so pale and ghostly. Now, this is another item that I've had these before in the past, but it has been so long since I have done a teeth whitening treatment, and I am in dire need of doing so. So this is my absolute favorite brand because I have sensitivity when it comes to whitening my teeth. Now, when I was younger, I didn't care if my teeth were throbbing, and now as I am older, I do not want the discomfort. So these are my absolute favorite. These are the Lumino whitening strips, and they give me zero sensitivity on my teeth, and they work really well. You just have to maintain, and that's where I faltered. I did not maintain, and I want to go ahead and do so. This is 7 treatments, so 14 strips top and bottom, and I do definitely notice a difference in them. Now, it's not as intense or as immediate as, say, like Crest whitening strips, but it gets the job done, and I feel like it adds a nice sheen and brightness to my smile. They're kind of finicky when you put them on. Sometimes they want to slip and slide around a little bit, but if you make sure your teeth are kind of dry before you put them on, they should be just fine, and they work fine for me. Now, this is an item I asked for Christmas. My mom apparently had tried these and immediately said she didn't like them, and then she gave them to me. So this is kind of like a bonus thing that I was gonna get myself, but my mom ended up having them when I went to her house, and so I brought them home with me. These are frownies. I have been seeing all of the viral like Facebook ads and all of that. And then I had a high school friend that I still keep in touch with once in a while mention that she uses them. And I'm like, do they really work? And she said yes. And I trust her because she's an average you and me, you know? I have been trying these for about a week. I'm not gonna lie, I missed 2 days already. Not in a row, but so I guess I've tried them 6 times total, but I've missed a couple of days here and there. I am already noticing an immediate difference on my forehead. I'm using them on my forehead, and I'm using them on my crow's feet. Now, I should have said what they are. These are frownies, which are, they're basically a face tape that is supposed to help retrain your muscles so that you don't scrunch them as much and help with wrinkles. A non-invasive wrinkle patch. I'm a very expressive person with my body, and that includes my facial expressions. I move my face a lot, and I can still move my eyebrows, but there's a massive difference between how much my forehead scrunches up and makes those wrinkles. So I am noticing a difference there, and they do say initially use them for at least 30 days every single day. Well, not day, but you're supposed to wear them at night. Use them every single night for 30 nights, and then some people will have to continue to do it for a little longer to get the results that they want. And then eventually you can kind of wean and do it, I don't know, every other, whatever. You don't have to wear them every single night. Once you get the results that you want, you will be able to just do a little maintenance here and there. Now, I am noticing a much bigger difference on the forehead than I am on the crow's feet. And I kind of expect that because I don't know, I feel like that's an area right here where I'm talking, I'm smiling, I'm eating, I'm drinking, that area, the jury's still out on. I'm gonna continue to use it there. And when I wake up and take them off, they're smooth, but they're pretty much back within an hour. My forehead's lasting a whole lot longer, and it's being retrained to not scrunch my eyebrows just as much. When I'm putting on my makeup, when I am doing anything with my face, I am noticing, whenever I look in the mirror, I'm noticing I'm not raising my eyebrows so much. So it's already working there. I will keep you updated on what I think of these. One con I will say these don't smell good. These are kind of smelly. They have an adhesive back that you wet and you put it on your skin, and they come in different, these ones are just the forehead ones. So they come in different triangles. I use a whole rectangle for my forehead, and I use a triangle on each eye so far. And it basically creates a little cast once it dries, and it creates like a hardened cast that will immobilize those areas. Now I also sleep on my side, and so I scrunch up my skin here often, and I can't sleep any other way, and it is what it is. So long rant and chat about the frownies, but I will keep you updated on that. I also did get another pair of sunglasses. I have been losing them left and right. I keep a pair in my car, I keep a pair in the house, and sometimes in various jacket pockets and such. So I did go ahead and get another pair from Amazon. I have one of these in black, and I got this one in the brown tortoise color. I just like these because they are the plastic kind that can just cover your whole eyeball situation and not have those metal nose pieces that dig in and leave marks. Sometimes I just want my eyes to be completely covered. I have very sensitive eyes to the light, even though I am brown-eyed. I have brown eyes. I am still very sensitive, so giant sunglasses like this are nice, and these are very inexpensive. I have many from this brand, the Sojos. I think that's how I have no idea how you pronounce that brand, but I do enjoy those. Another kitchen type of food related item. This was my favorite, my biggest, my most wished for gift. And my mom went ahead and got this for me, and I am so thankful and so excited about it. I've used it quite a few times already, and Christmas just happened. I'm putting a full-on appliance up. I got a food dehydrator, and I am, like I said, so stoked about this. I love doing homemade fruit leathers and dried fruits for my daughter. We try to eat fairly healthy and clean and get nice snacks in that don't cost an arm and a leg. If you know anything about dehydrating fruit or food or anything in general like that, it takes a really long time because you're cooking things at really low temperatures. And I want to free up my oven space. I don't want my oven being, on for 6 hours in a day where I'm not able to cook other things or use it or feel like I can step even outside to play. So I go ahead and use this. What I like about this one is, first of all, it's pretty compact, but I like that it's not plastic. I love that it's metal, stainless steel. It has, gosh, 5 or 6 metal stainless steel trays. It does also come, I'm gonna have to put that back somewhere else. It also does come with some other trays for like fruit rolls, which I have not used yet. But you don't have to use them if you don't want. It's this mesh one, and then this one here that they say is for fruit rolls when you're making, or fruit leather or something like that. But I have made cinnamon apple chips. I've made banana chips, and a banana cocoa fruit jerky, and that is delicious. But I am loving it so much because now we have more options at a really reasonable price in my pantry at all times. The cinnamon apple chips alone my daughter has loved, as well as the banana cocoa jerky. I got that idea based on something she got in her stocking at Christmas. It was fruit jerky, and I wanted to make my own. It did come with a recipe cookbook. Of course, you can find recipes online, but I love that this gives me ideas for what I can make and have on hand. Okay, phone was ringing. Apparently I forgot to put it on silent, so I had to grab that. But while I was up, I grabbed the next thing, which I feel like I'm slightly embarrassed to share or show because it feels dirty, even though it's not. I got a pizza stone. I have been loving. It's stained, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. Once I put it in the oven again, it will like all season up and it will be fine. Maybe. I don't really know how I'm supposed to clean it. I have absolutely been loving making homemade pizzas. I haven't eaten a frozen pizza in forever. We used to do one every 10 days-ish. and now I just make fresh dough pizzas. But I wanted to get a pizza stone because I wanted that nice bubbly, like chewy crust, but that fluffy inside, you know? And this is doing that. I've used it one time. It's like a whole restaurant situation. It makes me feel so happy and proud. And the pizzas are so, so delicious. My brother got me this, so thank you to my brother for that. It did come with lots of accessories. It came with a pizza, is it called a peel? The wooden, big honkin' wooden spatula. It came with a little metal stand so that it, you know, when I take it out of the oven, I can put it on the counter. And it came with a cutter as well, like a pizza cutter as well. Lots of kitchen items, I know, but like I said, that's just what I'm into these days. I'm not really a bougie person for the most part, but I love my practical items that I'm going to get so much use out of. And I am very stingy when it comes to buying things for myself. As I get older, all I want are vacuums and supplies for my home that I don't want to purchase for myself. I also want to talk about my eyelashes. I left the package in my bathroom because I went ahead and used them today. But if you saw one of my recent Vlogmas videos, I shared I got them at Ulta. The Kiss or the Impress stick-on, no glue needed little eyelash clumps. I love them so much. I got them on sale for $1 something at the time, but I think they're like $3. I'm going to repurchase and use them on special occasions, or maybe just whenever I feel like getting a little extra oomph to my face. The older I get, the more my eyelashes just disappear and they're non-existent. They just don't want to be there. These are so incredibly easy to put on. They need no glue and no drying time, no stickiness. They're not like these things that you need to trim to fit your eyes. You can just put on one little cluster here and there wherever you feel like you want a little extra oomph. On Christmas, I wore 2 little clumps on each eye, and right now I have 3 little clumps on each eye. You might not even be able to tell, and that's what I want. I can tell because my natural lashes, like I said, are non-existent, so I can tell, and it makes me feel a little bit more feminine. I also got some new earrings. These are from Petal & Pup. They are such good quality. Now with jewelry, I know I've mentioned before, I have really sensitive ears and skin with jewelry, and so usually I cannot do the fast fashion, the cheapo jewelry, because it tarnishes or turns green or makes my ears itch really bad. These are from Petal & Pup. They're really heavy, well, not heavy, but like really solid, good quality. I think they're 14 karat gold or something. That's what works best on my skin, and love them. They're just these little hoops that are like kind of made of the balls. Love those. I got this sweater from Petal & Pup as well. They have great quality items. The older I get, the less I want the fast fashion that's really cheap. I just want good quality things that are going to last me years. That's all I want. That's all I'm gonna share for items that I've recently got that I am enjoying and loving. I just wanted to go ahead and share something a little different on my channel and do something a little bit more me related. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got some homemaking items that you love for Christmas or recently, definitely share them with me because I would love to put them on my wish list. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.